Good time cray. We come beak.
Okay, I get it.
Oh, I thought it went over your head for a second, right?
You guys don't realize. I have to think about it. I'm like, why is he saying that like that? And then I realized.
What
Welcome into
English
this video.
words have you been pronouncing wrong ooh your life?
Ooh.
We're going to figure that out right now.
Yes.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all that other good shit, man.
This is going to be fun.
Hey, 81,000 strong here at the Good Time Crew. If you're new, subscribe to the channel, man. Check out the links above when you're done, and come back to this video. Let's do this. I'm surprised because I have, I'd say, perfect English. So what could I possibly mispronounce?
I was going to say, if you're mispronounce something that your parents say, I mean, he's perfect, so, like, he doesn't count.
I'm perfect.
But for the rest of us out here...
What is an English word you've been mispronouncing?
What is an English word you have been mispronouncing your entire life because your parent says it that way?
It's not really mispronouncing, but it's misuse of a word, you know? Mind you, one of my parents are Arab and one of them is Somali, and they both misuse the word. So, like, my whole life, the word nervous was just used incorrectly. So, for example, you're mad. Mom, what do you want from me? Your mom replies, why are you nervous today? Nothing to be nervous. You are nervous now. I will become nervous. And that means, why are you angry today? I will become angry because you are angry. Even though the word nervous doesn't mean angry.
Yeah.
But it just means angry. Thank you very much.
What is an English word you have been mispronouncing your entire life because your parent says it that way?
So my parents are not from a foreign country. They're from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But when I moved to Buffalo, New York, I realized that I say things very weird. We do not call a neighborhood a neighborhood. We call it a plan. Like when you ask your friends where they live, you say, what plan do you live in? And I also realized that we don't call things a remote. We call them a zapper. Like, where's the zapper? I want to turn the channel.
What is an English word you have been mispronouncing your entire life because your parent says it that way?
Oh, buddy, this is my time to shine. So here in Canada, we got this grocery store called Food Basics. And this isn't really mispronouncing the word. It's more dyslexia, I swear. Instead of Food Basics, my parents called it Basic Food. And it doesn't just end there. So when it comes to car brands, you know, you got your Honda, your BMW, your Mercedes, and Toyota, or as my parents would call it, Toyota. And I think the most notorious was Tylenol. Yeah, I don't know why, but they called it Tylenol. I remember one time I had a headache at school, and I was like, yo, man, does anyone got some Tylenol? And I thought I said it correctly. I was like, yo, not like Tylenol. I was like, yo, does anyone have some Tylenol? And people are like, what the hell is that? What's wrong with you? You mean Tylenol?
What is an English word you have been mispronouncing your entire life because your parent says it that way?
Okay, so this isn't a word in particular, but wait, actually, is it? No. Well, it wasn't mispronouncing the word. It was just they were using the entire word incorrectly. So when I was younger, my parents just raised me thinking the word gas meant heartburn. So every time my mom had heartburn, she'd say she had gas. So I went to school. My first day of school, 6th grade. These girls gave me tahine, and I was like eating that shit. I was like, oh, this is kind of spicy. I might have some gas later. And everybody got up and scooted away from me. And I was like, why'd you guys scoot away? And then I found out 6 years later that meant fart. And not heartburn. The fuck?
What is an English word you have been mispronouncing your entire life because your parent...
Pumpkadismo! Pumpkadismo, you know what that means? What you left me for a stomachache? I have to go to the bathroom and I have to shit.
English word you have been mispronouncing your entire life because your parent says it that...
My word is almond. You know, like not a peanut, not a cashew, but an almond.
Almond.
What the fuck is an almond?
What is an English word you have been mispronouncing your entire life because your parent says it that way?
Okay, I feel like a lot of Spanish-speaking people are going to relate to this. But this right here. My parents have always called it Vaporu. So for the longest time, this has always been Vaporu. I was literally in my mid-20s when somebody told me otherwise. And I was a little embarrassed. But I went to Walmart and I was like, hey, I can't find Vaporu because I'm blind. Can you help me find it? And they're like, Vaporu? And I was like, yeah, you know, it's the thing you put on your body when you have a cold. It helps you breathe better. It smells minty. And they're like, yeah, no, I don't think we carry that here. They got on the walkie-talkie and they're like, does anybody know we carry Vaporu? And everybody's like, no, I don't think we carry that. So I said, that's fine. You know, I went to walk around again, and I finally found it. I was like, hey, it's right here. And they're like, that's vapor rub.
It's vapor rub, yeah.
Vapor rub. Not Bapuru.
I just thought of a Stitch question for bilingual people or people with foreign parents. What is an English word you have been mispronouncing your entire life because your parent says it that way? I'll go first. And I got a couple. The brand Kotex. I've been saying Kotex. Walmart's Equate brand. I've been saying Equate. Kleenex. What? I knew it's not Kleenex, but I've been trying to say it like Kleenex.
Kleenex?
Oh, this one's bad. You know that heartburn medicine, omeprazole? I've been saying omeprazole, thinking that's correct.
I don't say that.
One time, we didn't know what asparagus was in Arabic, so we said asparagus, and we've just been going with it. We took it and ran.
Asparagus.
That's embarrassing. Anyway, yeah, I'm sure there's more, so please enlighten me. Is an English word you have been mispronouncing your entire life because your parent says it that.
Okay, this one. So I'm at an event, we're cleaning, and one of the ladies sends me to the store to go get Ajax. And I'm like, what's Ajax? And she's like, Ajax, it's a cleaning product. Does your mama use that? And I'm like, I don't know what Ajax is. Like, I've never seen Ajax in my life, in my house. Like, that's not my mom uses. So whatever. I get to the store and I'm looking for Ajax. I'm looking at other cleaning products and I see it. Bitch, that's not Ajax. That's Ajax. My mama has called it Ajax. I still call it Ajax. I don't know what the fuck Ajax is. That's Ajax.
Oh, they don't pronounce the
Which word you have been mispronouncing your entire life?
Yeah, like Jesus.
So bad. This one was made for me. So I grew up in a Spanish household. My whole life, we would say, hey, for the dishes, like there's a dish soap called Palmolive, right?
What?
My whole life. I'm 32. I now live with my boyfriend. We've been living together for like 5 or 6 years. One day I was like, hey, when you go to the store, can you pick up some Palmolive? And he's like, the what? I'm like, the dish soap Palmolive, you know, like the dish soap. And I show him, like I sent him a picture or something. I don't know what happened. But he's like, you mean palm olive?
I was thinking.
When I tell you that my mind was goddamn blown right at the moment when I saw like the spelling of it, I was like, never in my 32 years did I put 2 and 2 together. My whole life it's been Palmolive. You can't tell me goddamn otherwise. Palmolive and Palmolive will stay, not palm olive. What is that?
What is an English word you have been mispronouncing your entire life?
Dance with the use of a hammock. A hammock? Yeah. I thought it was pronounced hammock. I don't know.
The rudest thing that anybody has.
You should be buying stuff.
Why would you even buy that?
I bought
anyway?
a banana duck. Like, why would you buy a banana duck? Like, your house has no feng shui up here. You like that? You like that? But okay, so I'm glad that she finally said the beginning part because I was like, why is everybody just talking about random words their family used to say? I thought we were about to get on the pronunciation.
Yeah, but I mean.
But the girl
it depends, because that's what it is. Some of it's pronunciation, some of it is literally just they have a different meaning.
But the girl said something about Flasher. She's from Pittsburgh, hometown.
The Zapper.
Zapper.
And she said the neighborhood is like a plan.
In a plan? No.
Like what plan do you live in?
I mean, I call apartments flats.
But she's talking about neighborhoods.
I know, but
like
I'm talking
if you
about
live
apartments.
in this neighborhood.
I never heard of plan.
In that neighborhood, well,
plan.
her friends.
You know, if
say
you're in Atlanta,
plan.
you say zone. What kind of zone? What zone you in?
What zone do you live?
Yeah, zone 4, zone 6.
In Canada, they have zones too, though.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
In Pittsburgh, shopping cart, buggy.
Yeah, people say buggy everywhere.
I never heard nobody here say buggy.
Really? Buggy.
Gross for cart. That's what they say here.
People say buggy.
Nah, I don't say buggy.
But you guys, this will be a good
soda,
conversation.
they say pop.
Yeah, but I think that's an old school thing too.
It's anything.
No, I'm saying
no
like,
sweet tea.
Younger people, I feel like, don't really say that as much.
No sweet tea, but yeah, definitely the flat apartment.
Mhm.
Apartment flat.
Yeah, same thing. But you guys gotta tell us in the comments.
Carolina ain't got no culture, dog. They ain't got the same culture. They don't say flat.
No, I'm saying yes, it's the same thing.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's all the same. But
she's Southern, man.
What I'm trying to ask you guys is, what words do you say funny? Because I think this will be a fun comment discussion.
I think so. She's Southern. I'm an implant.
Yeah, but I mean, really, it just takes some, Just some culture a little bit.
I like the hospitality.
Understanding the cultures.
Last year was the first time I ever had biscuits and gravy. Like, as a meal.
And then he ate it like every day, guys. Every day.
Thank you for adopting me. Thank you for adopting me. All right, guys. We're out of here. Let us know what you said weird. Don't forget to check out these links, and we'll see you next time.